Rookie here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
Oh, your notification thingy? Is your tablet still updating?
This is from this weekend, apparently.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is like the fifth episode.
Crazy.
This is like the fifth episode since we have, you've woke up your tablet. You are still getting notifications on that thing, updating notifications.
It's crazy. I'm trying to see if I've got.
We started talking about, I think, in episode 121. This is episode, 127? 127. 6 episodes, and you're still. That is absolutely crazy.
That's nuts. Everybody's.
And it's only been shut off for what, a month and a half?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh. Are we happy now? I think we're happy now. Okay, so we got this going. Where are my headphones at?
They're on your head. Oh, the knob, the button.
The volume control knob is what.
Are we really that deaf? Welcome to our podcast, by the way. Are we really that deaf? Because I feel like I can hear things. I can hear whispers. I can hear things creaking in the basement. I can hear that stuff. But then when we put our headphones on, it's like it's always at the highest volume possible. At least for me, it is.
Mine's close. I know mine's not that bad, but it's really likely. Shine a light on it when you bring in somebody with super sensitive ears, like I don't know, Vers.
Yeah.
Who looks like he's just the Hulk. It's like, ow, my ears.
They're so tender.
Like, oh my God.
Tender ears.
Your delicate little flower.
Right.
I said, hold on here. Let me turn that down.
We're not that loud.
We're
not
not
deaf.
We're not that bad. I don't think we're that bad. But, you know, speaking of hearing, it's funny you say that because I was trying to find my notes from this last few days. I had written down a couple things that I ran across. Mm-hmm. Somebody had written into us who also has the misophonia, which is the hearing noises drive you crazy kind of thing.
Chewing gum, ice, whatever. There's
a website that actually has a test to take to determine if you have it and how badly you have it.
Is it an audio test?
No, it's just a questionnaire.
I was gonna say we could take it right now. That'd be awesome.
That would be awful. I can tell you, I already know I have it, so let's just back up. But then there's also a therapy for it. There's a treatment for it. It's not pills, but it's actual a therapy. And they said that of the people that they've tried this on to try to alleviate the suffering of some people, it usually only works on the most extreme cases. So the worse off you are, the more likely the therapy will help you. Kind of like a diet. The more overweight you are, the quicker you lose weight.
Right, you drop like 50 pounds. Like, oh my gosh! Well, I was 655, so I'm still 600 pounds.
Right, exactly. You know? So you got to be really bad. But there's a test and a website that has the explanation of the therapy that's on it. But it was interesting because some of the comments that were in there, and I'm like, I hear you, sister. I hear you. And the people that have written in, who are the same way, you don't even notice it, and it's weird. But some people made some comments about when you hear a certain noise or when this X, Y, and Z is happening, you literally feel the need to get up and leave the room. And I have literally felt like this weekend, or this last weekend, I wouldn't say in the last 10 days, it's happened to me 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Where I internally.
It's like you have to go to that place.
Just push through because inappropriate. Nobody will understand. Everybody will look at you cross-eyed.
Is it a noise? Is it not necessarily in this case, or maybe in this case, was it a noise where everybody's like, "Oh my God, that is so"? Was it chewing loud? Was it gum? Was it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just regular things, but intensified for some reason. It goes along with the same lines. That same kind of people that have that usually too don't like really crowded situations. A lot of conversation. Like going on all around you,
or music, 2 kinds of music playing at the same time. I know Beth's that way. If there's like a music and a commercial, it's like I can't
stop.
Just stop. ASMR are the names of those videos that I was talking about that are on YouTube of like those kind of noises that some people think are annoying and some people think are relaxing.
Somebody's trash, somebody's treasure.
Yeah,
right?
here's a.
Are you really going to play some?
Well, it's just the cat licking milk. See if this is annoys you or not.
Oh God, no.
That's kind of relaxing, sort of.
No. Oh my God!
Okay.
If I didn't know that's what it was, I could convince myself it's a babbling brook. But because I know what it is,
really,
that's terrible. It is. It's awful. And when I saw the website, though, I was kind of surprised. But I know a lot of people do have this. Well, it's got a name. Obviously, a lot of people must have it if they named it. Right?
Yeah. Right.
I don't remember it being a problem when I was, but then again, I don't remember ever talking about it out loud. It just was something that was like, oh.
And maybe you thought it was just
like
that
nails on a
person. Like
chalkboard.
the person would annoy
Okay,
you.
when I was a kid, we had a certain set of dinnerware, and oh God, I can even
Don't tell me the screeching of the forks and knives.
knife on this type of stoneware, and it doesn't do it on all plates. And it's not like a screech; it's just the sound right up there with nails on chalkboard. Not the screech, but that crumbly sound. That
really.
just makes me. I'm
And
hyperventilate.
I think it's pretty universal. I'd say 1% of people don't find the chalkboard scratching annoying, and so
that's why it's called nails on the chalkboard.
Right.
Everybody finds it irritating.
But the plate thing, if there's a couple plates that I've been around, like I think my mom's plates growing up, they would be
this doesn't do it to me.
right, yeah, the scratching.
That doesn't do it.
But it's right. I know what you're talking about.
A certain type of stoneware. It's not a real smooth surface, and then a knife. I can just, ugh. And my mom and dad used to think it was so funny because I just when I hear that. Nope. And so I did have it. I just didn't know I had it.
You didn't know you had it.
And I was being made fun of because I had it.
Well, because you probably could have thought that it was in certain situations. You just thought you were annoyed by that person, a person doing it.
That's happened. Is that there are people that I have in my life avoid. I intentionally avoid them because I know they will physically make me want to leave the room.
Yeah.
Just by something that they do or a sound that they make. And I'll be, nope, I just can't. I can't be in the same room with them.
I think that's fine.
And if I have to, and there have been instances where I've had to because I actually worked for one of those people. And then when they come into the room, it was literally their voice. And you'd just be sit there and just I couldn't look at them.
I think you're getting all worked up right now just thinking about it.
I am.
I wish I'll find some more of these.
I'm good.
There's a lot of whispering. There's a lot of chewing gums.
Yeah, that's like
a lot of people like whispering. Like there's a lot of these.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to try to make this.
No, the whispering doesn't do it. You know what does it for me?
It's that. Okay, listen.
Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
It's that.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't. And this is. There's gum chewing.
It says a good clean filling.
It's kind of relaxing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, kinda.
Not good. Oh my God, Pat. This is going to be the podcast everybody turns off.
All right, I'll find some more. I'll
Find
some
something else. Chomping, slurping, crackling.
Okay.
There's the page with the misophonia test. It's crazy.
A+, first test you ever got an A+ on.
I didn't even study.
Right.
And here's one of the questions. I mean, some of it sounds so obvious, but like you're having dinner with the family, someone's eating with their mouth open.
I mean, obviously.
And some people, it doesn't bother them at all.
It not only the visual is disgusting,
Some
but the
people,
sound
it's
is disgusting.
It's annoying, but no big deal. Others, you feel like you need to leave the room.
Yeah.
When that's happening, you're in a waiting room and a baby won't stop crying.
That's just annoying. That's just like shut your baby
For
up.
some people, it's the poor thing. Another one, it's it is what it is, and then the other is probably a cute baby, but that noise was produced by the devil himself. Okay, you're in a meeting and the person sitting across from you is tapping their pen on the table.
Yeah, see
Some people tap away.
That gets you, and that wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't even register with me. Wouldn't even hear
The
it.
tapping.
Wouldn't even hear it.
Once you hear it, you can't.
That probably true. If somebody
it.
points it out, then yeah, I would. That's all I would hear.
Maybe somebody slurping their coffee. That really doesn't bother me. Slurping their coffee, or
It actually makes me want to have coffee because it sounds delicious.
or like hitting the end of a straw and you get to the bottom of the glass. And you
Yeah.
got that last little slurp. That really doesn't bother me so much. Cars honking at each other really doesn't bother me. You're listening to somebody talking. You can hear the voice is dry and hear the spit crackling in
That's
their mouth.
gross.
Oh, cannot take it. But yeah, there's actually a treatment for it. So
Other than vodka,
that works too.
that helps out.
That works too. Sometimes it just helps just to tell them. You're driving me crazy. But it makes no difference when you do because they don't hear it. They don't get it.
Right.
And they're the ones doing it and they don't see it. So
And if they don't understand that it's a problem.
it is. Yeah. So anyway.
Speaking of vodka, we found a 70 calorie per serving vodka this weekend.
Aren't they all?
No, I think they were like.
I think there were like 60 calories
I don't think so.
per serving.
I was thinking like around 100 or between 90 and 100. It was Smirnoff. It was lime, cucumber lime. It was delish.
Well, maybe it's because you're having flavored vodkas.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But I think I've Googled it before, and it was like right around
Vodka,
100.
80 proof, 64 calories.
Yeah. What's 80 proof mean? I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
what it is. It's 80 proof. So 80% alcohol.
Okay.
Would that be right?
I don't know.
Is that what 80 proof
I have
means?
no idea.
I'll
I
look
know
that up.
on
I
bottle.
don't
This said this is 20. I don't remember what it said, for God's sakes. It was. I remember seeing this whatever percentage of alcohol per alcohol
Proof
liter.
is defined as twice the alcohol content by volume. For example, a whiskey that is half alcohol is 100 proof. Anything 120 proof would contain 60% alcohol. 80 proof means 40% of the liquid is alcohol.
So there's not a
So
lot
why
of
not-
alcohol
why not
in
you
it.
just call it 40?
Right? Why not?
What is proof? What does proof mean? Okay, proof goes back to the 1800s.
Here we go.
Oh, 1500s, excuse me. That's when the spirits were taxed a little different depending on the alcohol content. They call it the fascinating reason. It's called proof.
Okay.
So here we go. We're going to learn a little something, something. So like,
I like that.
maybe.
Is it internet thinking? I was pissed because those Trulies, like those little cans that are like, I don't even know what kind of alcohol it is, but it's like hard water, hard. I for a long time, for probably 6 weeks, I thought those were 0 calories, 0 anything, but still all the alcohol. I was lighting those things up like it was the 4th of July. And finally I made a slurred comment one night to Beth, and she's like, well, you're a clown. Those have like 125 calories a piece. And I'm wondering my 32s are tight. Been pounding the Trulies. I know that's the manliest thing I've said forever is I pounding Trulies. But they're good, man. White Claw or whatever.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go back to the over whatever proof. It doesn't really matter, but it's half the content. So there you go. So now you know. Okay. So anyway, 64 calories for vodka.
For just regular vodka.
Regular vodka. Start getting flavors. That's when you start adding sugars.
Yeah, true.
More sugar. Vodka is, though, I think the lowest calorie.
Yeah, I've
alcohol.
I've seen that before.
64. Yep. So 75 is a little above average.
Yeah, but it's for
still
flavored,
not bad.
and it was very refreshing. And mixing it with a coconut, a no sugar coconut water from those little skinny ones that are $1 at Hy-Vee.
Oh my God. Okay.
Delish.
Well,
Anyway.
good deal. All right. Well,
Yeah.
there's that. So far, I've learned nothing. Okay.
We've learned that cats licking out of milk sounds like a babbling brook.
It about does. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then we had Vers on for a couple of episodes. And so anytime we have him in, it's Vers Day. And we never know when that's going to happen. But he put the call out that he's looking for his license plate with his name on it, VRZ 051. And Kristen, way to go.
I can't
she sent us the
believe
results.
it.
She did a little digging, and I didn't even think to dig. I mean, honestly, it didn't even cross my mind to check it out. And so she did some digging and found exactly who has the vehicle. Well, not who has it. Found out it's a Mazda. It's a 2014 Mazda.
Okay.
Don't know who owns it, but it's out there with his license plate on it. VRZ 051. He wants that really badly.
Now, come on, state of Nebraska. We just have to figure out how we can transfer a license number to a different owner.
Yes.
Not owner to a different vehicle.
I'm not sure if
we owner.
we need to go the unicameral for this, I think. I'm not sure.
I think Vers would at this point.
I do too.
He really wants that.
He really wants that plate. So if we can figure out a way to find out who that is, I don't know what part of the state they're in. Must be in Omaha. I mean, Lincoln. It's in Omaha or Lincoln, Sarpy County.
If they're a
right?
Husker fan at all, they would know who Matt Verzal is. So maybe that would help if we can, say, hey, a former Husker wants his number.
Then we got to
wants
figure out
this.
how to get the plate.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. I have to call the DMV.
Or Pete Ricketts. Can't we just call Ricketts family?
Just DM him.
Or Don Bacon or somebody?
Somebody like that knows
Ben
how to get
Sass?
this done.
Just someone.
You had to say Ben Sass.
Your
favorite.
I love,
favorite
and I just love him.
legislator.
I love
know.
Ben Sass. He's hilarious online. He's great on social media. I haven't heard anyone ever call him or say anything about his name.
Except you.
Except me.
I know.
And I know because I'm a 12-year-old boy, but I've never, even on these podcasts and shows that are against him, completely against Ben
I
Sass
know.
and the
You'd
Republicans, they
think that
never,
it's sitting right
ever.
there on the table. It's sitting right there. But I'm sure when he was growing up,
Oh, jeez.
he and every brother and sister, it was all of them.
But it didn't matter. Your last name's Sass. If you're Marty Sass. Marty Sass. See? Catherine
matter.
Sass, all the Sasses, they have thick skin, right? They'd have to.
Karen's
Just
ass.
like the Karen's ass, right? So the Sass family would have thick skin.
Yeah.
Any seaman,
Yeah.
hugely thick skin.
Yeah.
I think if there's any
We've
sort
talked
of
about this before. Would names, when it comes to dating somebody, or if you're born into it, if you're dating somebody, is a name a deal breaker? Just the name. You find out the name, it's like, nope, not even going to go out.
I think, yeah. I think I don't know.
It could be. It could be. That'd be a tough one.
I wouldn't have gone out if Beth's name was Barb. I don't think I would have gone out with her. That's my mom's name. I don't think I could have.
Oh yeah,
Having the same name as your parent.
right. Or a sister. I would think a sister would be difficult too.
But yeah,
The same
Yeah.
name as, or a brother, however you want to look at it. But yeah,
it'd be difficult.
a sibling.
But a last name Seaman. You would not want to be a Jill Seaman the rest of your life. I grew up with Siemens, and there, I never
go.
asked them because it was just the Siemens.
It just was.
But then at one point in college, I thought, oh,
that's their name.
Oh.
But you don't even think about it at the time. You don't even think about when you're a kid.
And I've said this a million times. My favorite principal growing up was
I know.
Ron Boner,
I know.
and it wasn't Bonner,
Which it very easily could have been.
and no one would have questioned a thing.
No.
but the fact that it was a Boner, and he was straightforward with it, and he's like, I'm Boner, I'm not Bonner. It was great. And nobody ever made fun of that name in high school at all.
If he'd
'Cause
been
you
a
didn't
jerk,
think of it.
they would have. If he'd been a jerk, they would have.
Probably.
Right?
More than likely.
Probably the same way with Ben Sass.
Here's ASMR to the next level. What is that? Do you know what that is?
That's a cat licking something.
No.
What is it?
The first one was cat food being squished with a fork. This,
That's kitty eating.
that's kitty eating the food.
Yeah, that's tough for me when the cat decides to clean himself.
Bath time's kind of rough, huh?
Bath time's awful. Unless I turn the TV up. Immediately I have to
That
turn the
is-
TV up. Oh my God, is that kitty? Is that's the cat licking his fur?
No, good Lord. He needs to go to the vet. If that's a cat licking his fur,
What is that?
it's a cat taking a bite out of a corn on the cob. Corn on the cob is one of those things. That is a noise that bothers me. And my grandma used to eat it like a typewriter and take she's like, we were poor growing up. She'd eat everything.
Every kernel.
Every hull, whatever that's called, that's left, everything. Just
I made
back
some.
and forth.
I always, when I make corn on the cob, I always cut the kernels off.
I love those sheets.
And I
of
like when
corn.
it's a sheet of
Yeah,
corn.
me too.
I don't know why it tastes better that way. It's like I want that whole sheet of corn just to come off perfectly,
Yeah,
all four sides. Well, actually, it ends up being about 8 sides.
it's fun.
But
It's fun. It's really easy to eat.
oh, I know what we need to do. Hey, before we go, one thing we need to do is talk about what you're doing this Thursday. Give a date. As a matter of fact, it's the 27th of June is coming up. And the reason why we're going to throw the exact date out there, if you can come, we want you to come. But there's a huge, like VIP celebrity boxing event.
Yeah, no big deal.
What's going
Oh,
on?
I'm sorry. Am I part of it? That's right. I completely.
Oh, one of the celebs right here.
Yeah.
Who is taking part in the boxing event, and it's going to be at the Sokol Arena.
DJ Sokol Arena. It's on Creighton's campus, new facility. Josh Dozler, Aaron Davis are going to be fighting. That's the title card. Just because I said I didn't want all the pressure of being the title card. Johnny Torres, Jim Flannery. I'm going to be taking on Mike Stibbs from Unsportsmanlike Conduct on 1620, and Megan Bird from KFAB and Andy Hoig are going to be fighting starting off the night. So it's
Huge fundraiser.
It is. Yeah, it's for
It's Terrence Crawford's B&B boxing, his boxing
go.
academy.
Yep.
This facility that they have, they're expanding it right now. As a matter of fact, I hope we can get a chance to talk a little bit more with him, or maybe one of the other guys with the boxing academy, and talk a little bit about what it is that they're doing. But from what we've gathered so far, this is a place where kids can go for free, and it's not to goof off.
Oh, opposite. Yeah.
They are absolutely held accountable when they go there, but they will be supervised and they will be learning accountability and responsibility, plus some good exercise that goes in along with it. These people that are taking care of the kids, it's just a place for the kids to gather. And it's not just for kids in North Omaha. It's any kids that are interested in finding more about boxing and a little mentorship.
And wrestling soon.
Wrestling soon as
tutors,
well.
And they're going to have a whole group of tutors there. So it's basically after school, you could go right from school to this place, get your homework done, work out, socialize, and be around really strong men and women that just are on the right path and kind of keep all these kids on the right path. And they want to make sure that
the kids stay there too. Yeah.
I'm honestly, joking aside, I'm really honored that I was asked to be part of this.
Right.
You know, so it's really cool. I'm really excited for the event. So yeah, it's the 27th. It starts at, doors are open at 6, starts at 7 o'clock. And I'm probably gonna knock Mike out the first round. It's 3 1-minute rounds per fight. So I'm looking at maybe.
You're just gonna be chasing him around their ring.
I'm just gonna light him up
light him up.
I'm leading him in, thinking I'm gonna joke around with this, but really, as soon as he gets in, I'm just gonna neck punch him.
and just so everybody knows, they have these giant boxing gloves that they have to wear, so everybody is equally traumatized. But they still have tickets available. And I think there's a Facebook page for B&B.
Yep, and I'll throw this up on our Facebook page also.
With all the details.
Yeah,
with
all the details. It's a little flyer and links and everything up there.
Yeah.
I'll reshare it. We posted it a couple weeks ago, but we'll reshare it.
Let's do that.
We'll throw it up there. So
do that.
And
if you get a chance to comment that you'd be interested in going, I think we've got some tickets we can give away.
You can be in P Sizzle's fan club.
So the P Sizzle fan club. Are you selling T-shirts, by the way?
I don't even know if the T-shirts are going to be made. My brother injured his coccyx really bad this weekend. His butt tailbone. He
sat down a little too hard.
He tripped over his dog and fell down his wooden stairs. They're redoing their basement, and it's all wood stairs. Yeah, he never goes to any hospital, doctor, anything, and he went to Emergicare.
Oh no!
Have his coccyx looked at. So I sent him nothing but Uncle Rico gifs all weekend. He's sitting on a donut. So yeah, I don't know. He was supposedly going to make P Sizzle T-shirts for this event. I don't know if he's going to make them or not.
He should put them up on. I can't remember the name of the site, and put them up there where you can. Well, it's too late now. It's only a couple days out. You should have done that. You could have raised some extra funds for the boxing academy.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That's all right.
But this means they have to have me in again next year.
Well, there you go.
I'll just go to Bud's house. Hey,
and you're out.
And I'm restraining order.
All right. Then finally, definitely not leastly, thank you to Kugler Vision. You were at Kugler Vision last week, got your consultation done, and got a note from one of the girls that was planning to go in also. She did, and she's got her procedure appointment is set in July. So she's going to go in and get that taken care of, get rid of the glasses, get rid of the contacts. It's KuglerVision.com. Click that consultation tab. And thank you so much to Kugler Vision, a world-class group of people.
Love them.
Thank you for supporting our podcast.
Speaking of the podcast, subscribe, rate, review, wherever you get your podcasts, and make sure you share it with your friends and tell them that, we're doing a podcast now.
Yeah, hi.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.